Hello everybody and welcome back to the Hyrule Bike Challenge. Today, I'm going to be trying to get sub 30, or sub 39, not sub 30, that'd be insane. But, yeah, sub 39. Did I break that dog? I think I broke that dog for a second. Alright. Right off the bat, we're not having a great Hyrule Gate time, but hopefully I can still PB. But it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, 329 is a decent Bridge of Hylia time, but it's not perfect. So yeah, let's see if I can beat it. I mean, even if I don't beat that split, I can probably beat my Manhala Bridge. I'm really worried about my, what is that? Sacred Ground Ruins kind of area. Up until we get to, Helm Head. Karak to Helm Head, pretty much. It was like a really, really rough chunk of the run last time. And even, like, Helm Head to Inogo was really, really rough. So we'll see if we can beat that. Obviously, you guys probably didn't see the video that I'm referencing right now that is my current PB. And that's because I did so badly on it that I was like, okay, I'm not posting this. But yeah, let's see if I can get an acceptable run in this time. Okay, here we go. And we cross after that. Oh man, we're lagging a little bit, and so my controls are getting a little bit loose. And because of that, I'm going to have to reset. That's kind of frustrating. Honestly, the run would have been salvageable, despite everything, if I hadn't run into Beetle. But usually when I end up running directly into NPCs like that, I lose 2 or 3 seconds. And that's not really... I'm not really going to do that, or let myself do that, right at the beginning of the run. Oh yeah, I've got to resort my inventory. Wait. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Gotta make sure everything's selected. The kids passed here, so I'm going. Okay. Whoa, why did I... What? Okay, I'm resetting. That was really, really bad. I don't know how I messed up all those times. I was like second-guessing myself because I messed up the drift. I bumped something and then I messed up the drift. So let's see if I can do this better this time. Okay. And we're here. Cool. And hopefully that kid will come by soon so we can start the run. He should be here about now. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, and boom. That was a little bit rough, but probably better than my last Hyrule Gate time. My last one that I actually went through the gates on. So, I'll take that for now. Okay. Let's see. I want to get a full run in. Obviously, if you're watching this, I did get a full run in, and it did PB. But I don't necessarily know how I'm going to sub 39 at this point, at this rate. I can probably sub 39 in like a couple of days, but it's going to take a little bit of practice on certain segments for me to really get it down. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll move so fast this run that I can just avoid the Guardians spawning in altogether and then not get sniped by Guardians like I did in my PB. That'd be nice. It's also kind of just wishful thinking because that would be impossibly fast. In fact, I'm pretty sure the game would just lag out until they did spawn. That was a decent Floria Bridge. I wish I could have gotten a better Floria Bridge, but I'll take that one. Okay, here we go. I've got to get this right. Everyone likes to jump here, but, I mean, really, like, I didn't lose any time doing that. Anyway, right about here, I move over here, a little bit over here. Cool. I lost some time due to some bumpage, lost a little bit more time due to some bumpage. Okay, this is going to be a really bad Bridge of Hylia time, actually. But unless I get like a 334 or something like that, I'm not going to reset. I just really don't want to reset unless I absolutely have to. And unless this segment's really bad, I don't think that Bridge of Hylia is where I want to be resetting, just because that's so early in the run. And if I just reset after every imperfect Bridge of Hylia, then I'm just going to end up not actually getting a run then, which is kind of counterproductive. But I'll get really, really good at Bridge of Hylia, so maybe, just maybe that's the strat. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I'm already pretty decent at Bridge of Hylia, I'd say. It's just I need to get a little bit better, so I'm a little bit more consistent on some of that stuff. The problem is, like, so much of it is such tight controlling that you have to be perfect. Like, you can't make any mistakes on certain parts of it. And those always seem to be the parts where I mess up, mainly because those are some of the hardest parts. Oh, what? Okay, no. Oh, man, that might be a really bad Bridge of Hylia time right there, just because of that really bad angle. It was because I nicked the sign. There's a sign just on the other side of the rock that I jumped off of, and I hit it. Yeah, never mind. Okay, I'm resetting. This is a really, really bad Bridge of Hylia time. Dang it! Okay. I'd like to get past Bridge of Hylia, if I can, on this run. You know, actually doing the speedrun would be a wonderful time. Okay, here we go. Set the bike out. Gotta wait for the kid, and then I'll be ready. It's gotta load in the kid, so he'll be here in like 3. Okay, yeah, he was here a little bit faster than I expected, which is fine. I have no objections. I do have objections to that, however. That was really, really bad, but it's not a terrible Lurelin Village time, and I really just want to get past Bridge of Hylia. So I'm just going to let that one slide, despite it being an absolute dumpster fire of a Lurelin gate time. Anyway, oh boy. And we go off, and onward to the rest of the world. Okay, yeah, we're a little bit behind where I'd like to be for the hill, but we'll see. We'll see if I can make it up. I'm confident about my post Floria, because I know I can do a lot better than I did on that last run. Okay, here we go. Let's try not to bump. And I barely bumped, which is acceptable. That's an acceptable amount of bumpage. Okay, and that's a really good Floria time, despite, well, like, considering how bad my Lurelin was, I'm actually really proud of that Floria. Of course, not perfection, but I don't ever think I'm going to get a perfect Bridge of Hylia, just because Bridge of Hylia is one of the more technical parts of the run. And I mean, you can fight me on that all you want, but that's my firm belief. Like, Zora's Domain, Bridge of Hylia, I mean not, okay, Bridge of Hylia is pretty easy to get through. It's just really hard to get right. Like, to get the best time that you can on Bridge of Hylia, you have to be so technically correct. And you can't make a single mistake like I just did there. Come on, no! Okay. It's such BS. It's such BS, because you gotta be perfect. You gotta be perfect to get the best Bridge of Hylia time. And, I mean, obviously, you've got to be perfect to get every best time, but it's so hard to be perfect on this section. Like, this section is so hard to do just right. Okay, here we go. Wait for the kid. 3, 2, 1. He should be there right now. Okay, he's a little bit slow today, but... or on this run, but whatever. Okay. And that's not the fastest Lurelin gate time I've had, but I think that might be close to the fastest I've had with the starting point that I got. So I'll take it, and hopefully I can get a decent Floria time. That water buffalo is probably going to shave, or probably going to lose me like a couple of milliseconds, but I don't really care because I think I can save more seconds later in the run. So yeah, I don't think it's a big deal that I'm losing like a couple of milliseconds. Again, if I can get sub 332 for Bridge of Hylia, then I'll take it. I'll like actually finish a run. No, don't. Not only is a water buffalo there, but the horse guy's there. And the horse guy can kill runs like nothing. At least he's not going to be at Floria Bridge. That's a big thing. Okay, here we go. That was a little bit of rampage that I didn't really appreciate, but I'll take it. That was kind of a slow Floria Bridge time, but I'll take it. It's only about half a second slower than I'd probably expect on like a subpar run, so whatever. I'll take it. That was a pretty good time off the bridge. Let's see if I can get this part right. Okay, that's about right. Okay. And here we go. And oh. Alright. There's Guccini. Everyone say hi. And got that truffle. Hit the truffle. 100% of the time. Okay. I'm on track to have a subpar Bridge of Hylia time. Maybe like a 331, 332. We'll see. I'm probably not going to get a 329. Well, it depends. If I get this part, this like Pharaon skip perfectly, then maybe, just maybe. Okay, that was pretty good. Gotta make sure not to mess that up. Okay. And we're gonna cut through the forest here. Using my homebrewed skips. And this is going to be a 332. That's my prediction. Watch it be like a 333. If it's a 333, I guess I'll just run with it. If it's a 334, actually, you know what? At this point, I'll just take it. Whatever it is. Okay, it's a 329. So I was 3 seconds off on my prediction. But at least I got a good run. So here we go. Let's see if I can do Outpost Ruins well. I want to get a good Manhala Bridge if I can. If I can, you know, if I can match most of my PB, except I shave down time on Tabantha and, well, pretty much like Tabantha Great Bridge to a no-go bridge, then like if I do the rest of the run the same and then do like that entire chunk better, then I will actually maybe even world record. But that's a big chunk to do perfectly, so, and that's assuming that I don't make any mistakes here. Which, hopefully I wouldn't, but, you know, I'm not perfect, obviously. I made mistakes earlier, but hey. I'm also kind of starting to go blind a little bit. TV compatibility issues are starting to kick in again, so I need to reset some stuff, but oh well. I hope I can make it through this run with minimum TV compatibility issues and actually like get a decent run. We'll see. and then I'll let everything rest for a little while before I start doing a bunch of runs again, because my equipment is a little bit finicky. Just like pretty much all of this run. Okay, here we go. Gotta be right up against the wall for this, just so I don't lose a bunch of time in the air. Okay. Cool. I think my time might be a little bit slow for Manhala. We'll see. I got a pretty good Manhala time on the last run. On the last PB, that is. So we'll see what happens. Yep. And here's the stable name. Yep. And then we bump a little bit here. That doesn't matter a lot, though. We come through here. And we run out of gas about here. And we made it a little bit farther, which is giving me hope. And, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to throw it all in. Throw. We lost half a second on that split. So, I guess it happens. Hopefully we can get that half a second back in doing this correctly. Alright, here we go. Okay, yes! Okay, that was not... I don't think I did that on my PB. Like, I don't think I did that badly on my PB. But at least it worked on the first try. That means the run isn't dead. Because if there are places that kill my runs, it's messing up that skip, messing up the Kakariko skip, and messing up the Hateno skip. It's really kind of ironic because I found both the Hateno and Kakariko skips, and yet those are run killers for me. So yeah. But I mean, doing them over and over again. Well, doing the Kakariko skip doesn't really save me that much time. Over just going the actual way. But messing up the Hateno skip twice and then getting it on the third try actually saves me more time than doing the regular Hateno route. Even though I can do a decent regular Hateno route, it's just the regular Hateno route is really slow and really long because you kind of gotta go down winding paths and stuff, which is why I was like really excited when I found the Hateno skip, because it was just like all of those winding roads that lead up to Hateno Village were just gone now. Like I didn't have to worry about them. Okay, I think that's the ramp I need to get off at. It's like driving on the highway, you know. I think that's the ramp I need to get off at. I need to get up to speed so I can do that. Okay, here we go. Well, I guess if you're going on an off-ramp, you need to slow down. But you don't want to slow down before, you want to slow down once you're kind of on your way. Okay, here we go. We go up, and then we continue. That was actually decent. That was pretty clean. Just gotta avoid losing time here. I kind of seem to lose time on this part of the skip. Okay, here we go. That was decent. Not my best, but not my worst. Okay. This is going to be faster than world record, but not my fastest time ever. So, I'm going to red this, but not by a ton. And there we go. Yeah, okay, I only redded it by like a second and a half. Which is not good, but I'll take it. Again, if I do the rest of this run pretty much perfectly and then gain back all the time that I lost in those other segments, then supposedly I should be able to PB and maybe even world record. But again, I'm not trying to world record right now. I'm just trying to get a good time. Okay, that was a little bit iffy. But that was pretty clean. I just needed to not lose all that time that I lost. I probably lost 2 seconds on that. But if I can do... if I can do the rest of this segment correctly, then I should probably actually be in the green for the next segment following. Just because, like, my best is... or my personal best time for this segment is not good. Because I goofed it up in Snowfield. Well, on the way to Snowfield, more like. But I goofed it up in kind of that snowy Tabantha region. I think it... is it called Tabantha? It's Hebra. That's what it is. It's Hebra. Tabantha is this region right here. This kind of... Tabantha's the one that's not cold, but it's still in, like, that mountainous region. Okay, and... okay. That was not perfect, but not bad. So I'll take it. I mean, I'll take all of this, right? This is a decent run. Nope, I won't take that. That was really, really bad. That's going to be time loss, but whatever. You know what, maybe at this rate, looking at how post-Rito is going right now, how this Hebra region is going, I might not want to talk because, oh boy, this is getting a little bit iffy. I'm not necessarily saving the time that I'd like to be saving. Okay, at least I got the camera refocused so I can kind of figure out what I'm doing a little bit better. Okay, let's see if I can do this without hitting the fence like I did last time on my PB. Okay, we go up, and we go over, and that was a little bit rough, but it was better than my PB, so I'm not going to complain at all. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Not perfect, but I've made mistakes that were bigger on the last run, so I can probably still get a decent run this time. Okay, we're probably going to run out of fuel about here. Okay, we made it a little bit farther, which is nice. Can we make it all the way here? That'd be pretty great. Okay, yeah. And now we hop off. Okay, get off. And we 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the bike, and on the bike. Okay, and we have about a straight path. We want to come a little bit more this way, just because I want to ramp in front of the stable, not on the stable. There's like a little bit of a ramp there, and I kind of want to go off that ramp, because that'll set me where I want to be. Okay, and the split. Yep, there's time save. Okay, 3.5 seconds. Pretty nice. Okay. Now, this, I messed it up really badly on my PB. I think. Unless I'm thinking about the run that I tried to do after my PB, which was... well, I think I messed this one up on my PB, so I'm going to be very careful about this, regardless. Okay, here we go. And then for this part, kind of just got to take a dive off the cliff here. And then we just take a straight path. We don't want anything to do with these rocks over here, because I keep losing time on them, and I simply do not accept it. Nope, no, there are more rocks over here. Come on. Hugging it tight. Hugging it tight. And we're going to hold out here just so I don't lose time on those slopes. And here's about where we want to be. We want to angle a little more inward, but I don't want to risk it with the slopes. Okay. Okay. This is looking to be actually a pretty good serene stable. I'm going to give my hand a little bit of time to rest, and I'm going to get ready for this split. Okay, this is kind of a bad angle because I'm going through these ruiny things. I'll just jump it. And I lost a little bit of time because I bumped, which I was trying not to do, but regardless, it happens. I'll probably still get a better serene stable time. I don't know. Really depends. I kind of see the gates from here, so I think I can be ready for this split. Hopefully I can get this split right, and then I can green it. I want to green the split. I don't want to light green the split. I want to dark green the split. And boom. I'm not seeing right now. I can't see, but whatever. Okay, yeah. I dark greened that by a good chunk. Okay, here we go. Gotta do this correctly. And... okay, that was actually about as good as I could have asked for. Alright. I need to angle myself toward the yellow. Darn it, I should have been paying attention there. Okay. I was looking at the mini-map when I should have been looking at what was in front of Link. I keep forgetting that that area is kind of rocky, and I gotta watch out for it no matter what. Okay, now I can watch the screen because I see my destination ahead of me. Karok Bridge is probably... I don't think I'll beat my Karok Bridge for this, just because I had such a clean Karok Bridge. But I probably won't lose a ton of time on it, because I didn't have a bad segment here. Alright, and if I can do this correctly, I believe it's up here and around, and watch out for the bumps, watch out for the holes, and Karok Bridge, perfect angle, boom. And we go control. I golded that split, ayy! Okay. Probably either because I split faster than when I normally split, or I split faster on when the name showed up, or it's because I had a really clean route past that shrine. Usually it's a little bit bumpy for me. Yeah, that's actually probably what it was. Between that and just being fast on the button. I mean, I had a really good angle too, so... okay. So, I'm gonna get shot unless I curve in. Yep. Cool. And he's not going to shoot me from here. I've got to really watch out for these Guardians, because these Guardians can really screw my run. So, I'm... okay, well, the bumps can too, but a little bit less of a problem. Okay, I've got to really focus on being ready for this jump, for one thing, because, oh boy, that was a bit rough. Anyway, the next thing is this ramp. This ramp is kind of hard to get. Takes a little bit of focus. I never lose a run on it, because it's pretty easy just to go around it anyway. But I really appreciate when it works, which it did that time. I've had cleaner ones, but it'll definitely be cleaner than my last trip through here. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go through this part right here. Okay, cool. And now we've got to really watch out for this Guardian, because he can really screw us over. Okay. I was kind of expecting it, and so therefore I didn't get killed. Now, this isn't the Guardian that screwed me. The next Guardian is the Guardian that really wrecks it. So let's see if I can do this properly. Okay, and that was pretty clean. Could have been a little bit cleaner, but I'm not going to complain. This is where it counts. I've really got to make it as far as I can past this bridge, just so I can avoid this Guardian. Honestly, it may be a strat to purposely get off the bike and refuel a little bit early, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to split here, and I'm going to... okay, and then I'm going to jump off, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4... and we put it in the bike. And we give it a second and go. Go. Okay, cool. I golded that split. Hey! Okay. You know what? At this rate, this is going to be a beautiful run. And... okay, he's done targeting. Great. Oh, no. That was a little bit of time lost there on that bump, but... schwatevs. I'm doing well. This is good. Mainly, you're gonna see the time save on a no-go bridge. That's where it's really gonna happen, because I got shot by a guardian at least once, if not twice, on my way to a no-go on my PB. So yeah, let's see that time save roll in. And then Zora's Domain, honestly, I think I have it. I have it roughly down, but I don't have it perfectly down, so I wouldn't be surprised if I lost a little bit of time on it on this run, but I'll probably not lose all however many seconds I'll have. At this rate, let's see, I'm gonna sub 39 at this current pace, which is I'll take it. I'll take a sub 39 actually. That would be pretty great. All right. I would like to at least PB, and I would really like to sub 39. And although unrealistic, and although probably impossible, it would be really cool if I could world record. But I obviously know that's not going to happen. Lieutenant Periwinkle's too good at this category to lose it to the likes of me. I mean, he'd probably take it back. The last person who took his world record, he had it back by the end of the day. Like, the Lieutenant Periwinkle took his record back by the end of the day when his record was taken. So that's kinda why I'm a little bit hesitant to think that I'll have the world record. And even if I have it, I probably won't have it for long. Okay, here, can I do this properly this time? Nope, I didn't do it properly, but I'll get that right at least. Honestly, that might be faster. I just really like hitting that Lizalfos. Okay. Cool. And we go over here. Okay. This is where it matters. This is where it counts. And okay, I'm just gonna swim across because I'm not losing all this time. Okay, this is rough. I don't like this, but I'll take it if this jump works. Okay. Nope. Come on, get up, get up. I missed both jumps. I can't believe it. But I'm getting on the bike and I'm just going. I probably lost like 5 seconds doing that, which is kind of sad. But no, get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay. I've got to do this one. Okay, and we come up over here. Come up around here, and we got to do this jump. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And okay, and you know what, I'm going to buffer right here just so I don't have to deal with any of the stupid buffers. And wait, whoa, what happened? How did I get knocked off the bike by hitting a freaking Lizalfos? Whatever. That's time loss that I really didn't expect, and I really didn't want. But whatever. I'll probably only lose like 10 seconds on my ZD best, just because of all my stupidity. But oh yeah, but this is also my PB, so we'll see. We'll see how much time I lose, because it probably won't be a ton, I'll be honest. I didn't have a great Zora's Domain in my PB. And boom. No, I lost 11 seconds. Okay, well, I'm still on pace to get a decent run. If I can do the rest of this run pretty well, then let's see, what else did I mess up? I messed up Kakariko, I think. So yeah, if I can get the Kakariko skip right on the first try this time, then maybe, just maybe, I can have a decent run. Okay, Gotta do this right. And no, I messed it up. I missed it. Well, so much for that. Okay. Cool. Hit the moblin a couple of times. That lost me time, but it was pretty epic. You know, that was like the best boss fight in this entire thing. Though we know that the main boss of the entire game is Guccini, so none of this actually matters. This is kind of like an unofficial boss fight. Anyway, as soon as we see the birds, Zora's Domain. Cool. And we go travel and split. Lost 2 seconds on that. Doesn't really surprise me. Let's see, where did I lose all my time? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. My hands are sweating right now. Alright. Here we go. So is this the possible time save on my current segment? I don't necessarily understand how possible time save works. Okay, here we go, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we put it in, and then we jump on the bike immediately. Okay. And that was pretty clean. Let's see if I can get a good Sokola Bridges. Okay. I swerved out a little bit for that because I expected myself to hit it, because I'm kind of paranoid of hitting that set of rocks, because that can ruin runs. I mean, this run is it's going to PB, but it's already not going to hit my goal, which is unfortunate. If I did Zora's Domain right and didn't fall in the water twice, then I probably would have done better, but whatever. And we're just gonna jump here just because I think I can save more time doing so. Okay, yeah, that felt like a little bit of time save, but we'll see. I probably lost half a second skidding down those rocks. But I feel like I bump down sometimes when I don't jump there, so yeah, we'll see. Okay, I'm aiming for the red. Just a little bit left of the red, because I know that it can be a little bit... I know that red is slightly off where I actually need to be. I'm also using that rock as a landmark to position myself. Cool. I know where I need to be. Let's see if I can get a good Terrytown time. Okay. And... Alright, here we go. This is where it matters. And drift. Okay, and go. That was probably not perfect, but probably better than my PB, so we'll see. Okay. TV compatibility hasn't acted up since then, but it kind of just freaked out a little bit, so I'm hoping that it doesn't start messing with me toward the end of this run, because I could really use a good finishing run, or finishing stretch, because otherwise I don't think I'm going to sub 39. I mean, one might say that even now it's unrealistic to expect that I'll sub 39, considering all my time lost. But I like to be optimistic. I mean, I'm sure there's 5 minutes or 5 seconds of time saved somewhere in my PB that can exist for the rest of this. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be right around Kakariko and Hateno. We'll see. And boom. Okay. Speaking of time save, that was time save. Okay, so that's good. That's good. We like time save. I think I accidentally jumped there because when I was like moving my hand back to my controller after hitting the split key, I think I bumped the L button, but I didn't see anything happen, even though my eyes were in transit. So yeah, I don't really know what happened there. I'll probably have to go back and watch the video, but something seemed wrong. My controller did not seem happy with me, or more like the game did not seem happy with me, but it might have been just my fear of the Sky Octoroks. can I get through here without bumping a bunch? The answer's probably yes, but I still worry about it anyway. And I think that's better than what I did on my PB, so... Oh, that's a little bit worse. Nope. Okay. No, come on. Stop messing with me. Get on here. I don't know why it takes such weird angles at times. It's like kind of RNG. How it'll spin you. How far it'll spin you. What angle you'll end up at. Okay. Why did I bounce like that? It just... It wants me to lose time. It wants me to not PB. I can feel it. No, why? It's running into everything now. What is going on? What is going on? Why am I losing so much time on hitting everything? It's just so frustrating. I mean, this is a very bumpy section, so I kind of get it, but it's kind of frustrating. Okay. Here we go. And... why? But why? But why did you need to overcorrect there? I don't understand why there's like an exponential turning mechanism to this, but like it'll start you off barely turning and then you'll suddenly be like turning way too fast. And I mean obviously that has something to do with like the way bikes actually turn. Obviously I understand that, but like it feels like it's exaggerated in the Master Cycle. And it's just kind of frustrating. Okay, let's not bump unless we absolutely have to. That was some pretty good minimum bumpage. Probably still going to lose a little bit of time on the split just because of all of the other bumpage that happened, but we'll see. I don't know that I necessarily had a great area, like a great segment for that on my PB, so we'll see. Actually, I think I might have golded it, so maybe this is going to be kind of a bad segment for me. I'm 0.7 seconds ahead? That's so stupid. I'm 0.7 seconds behind where I'd like to be. Which is at least on par with my PB. It's going to be kind of frustrating if I'm not going to be able to PB on this run. Because I've done everything pretty well, and then... Okay, and we jump off. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we refuel. Okay. And go. That's so dumb. Okay, whatever. Hopefully I can save time on these next splits. I think that was a pretty clean refuel, at least. So, I think I've got that going for me. Okay. That wasn't a bad cliff. Okay. I think this segment's going to be good. We'll see. Yeah, I golded that. Okay. Let's see if I can make this up. My Fort Hatno is way too long. I'm pretty sure I messed that one up. I messed up my Kakariko skip. My Hatno looks a little bit long, so I might have messed that one up too. I don't remember. We'll see. We'll see when it all happens, when it all comes down to it. I'm going to do the slow Kakariko skip, just because I don't want to risk having to do it over again. But yeah. This one is like a more likely to succeed method, but it's not as fast. So, unfortunately, that's the case. And okay, well, worked. I do indeed know my skip. It's just the second half of the skip that I mess up. Because I did not make that part of it. That part of it was Lulu Core's discovery. Okay. And... beautiful. Not going to be a gold for me, but it was decent. I might do the slow bridge. The slow Kakariko bridge. Version 2. Just because I don't want to lose time on that either. Okay, here we go. And right here's where I want to go off. Cool. And we drop. Break my ankles. Get over here. And then we go 1, 2, 3. And that's a refuel. We're going to get on the bike. And here we go. And, oh, come on. You know what, I'm going to do this risky skip. Risk skip. Successful. I didn't do it in a way that saves a ton of time. Like, I did it kind of slowly. But it wasn't bad. I can't believe I lost so much time in ZD. I mean, it kind of makes sense. ZD is kind of like the most technically correct part of this run. Or the technically, like, challenging part of this run. But it's just kind of frustrating that I didn't do very well. I mean, no one's happy when they don't do very well. Oh! That's my best Kakariko skip ever. Probably because I messed up all the other ones somehow. Anyway, I'm just barely going to sub 39. If I get sub 39, I'm definitely posting this. So yeah, if you're watching this, I got sub 39, guys. Well, hopefully. At the very least, I'm going to PB. That was decently clean. Could have been a little bit faster. But, yeah. I'm not necessarily expecting perfection here. I'm just expecting better than my last time, which I think I messed up. So, yeah. Let's see. Alright. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Most of this is pretty easy going for the rest of the run. So, yeah. I'm pretty confident with this. This part can throw me off a little bit, just because it's such a tight fit, and I got it. I bumped a little bit, but I got it. Okay. And now I've got to get this angle right. It's about right here. And... okay, that was the wrong side of the tree to be on, and I probably lost a tiny bit of time because of it. But that's fine. I still think I can beat my PB Hatno Village. Okay, here we go. Racing the clock. I am pretty sure I'm going to sub 39. That was pretty good. I'm happy with that. Okay. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And look forward to my future speedruns where I get even faster. Anyway, have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good life.